Like this video and subscribe right now, or you will have a bad day tomorrow.
Now yeah, talk about me, say it to my what I mean, talk about me, say it to my
Say it.
talk about me. Talk about me, say it to my face. Get out of my face. Been with in first place, they still think it's a race. No, hit the road if you can keep up with the pace. Man, turn that shit up, turn up the bass.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Innuendo. If you don't get it, we innuendo, but if you with it when it's finished in the innuendo, man, let's go. I just want to start this video off saying I appreciate you all. I love you. Thank you so much. We hit up to 127 subs. I want to also apologize for my lack of content. I've been hitting you guys with a video for the most part every single week as best as I can. But I do have a schedule that I'm trying to have more videos come out again. It's just based on my equipment. Like sometimes the stuff is not working. Sometimes they have me overworking me at work, and sometimes it's just a lot. And so I need like days off and stuff. And now I know how Corey Kinship feels, just trying to get his life together or whatever. But nevertheless, you can rest assured that I must start having videos up. It's going to be videos of some magnitude for the most part, but I do have some ideas going on, and I do have my board together. I want to start getting into podcasting and stuff like that and having that ready. My schedule kind of looks more so of like Tuesday to Thursday. It's going to be reactions or just like videos in general. Fridays I'm hoping to drop new music. I'm kind of either seeing if I'm gonna do that this Friday, next Friday. I don't know when I'm gonna start doing that, but and then Saturday gameplay and Sunday podcast. Now for the podcast, that'll actually be on the Stereo app. If you don't follow me, all that will be in my link tree below in the description. You can check me out on the Stereo app. Check out any of my podcasts that I put up. I will literally take those podcasts and post them up the following day on Mondays on YouTube. So I would do podcasts on Sunday for those y'all who want to actually watch me, hear me live, say things, comment, or whatever the case is, just different topics, see how that goes. Yeah, and I would take those podcasts whenever I do those on the Sunday, and I will put them up on Monday in its entirety. I would put it up in its entirety for the most part. Or maybe I chop it up at the best parts. I'm trying to sit there and do stuff other than reactions. So I was thinking maybe I might get on YouTube, get in front of the camera, maybe story time about my day, or just maybe I might download an app, do like a questionnaire stuff, just like things about my, so just different things. I'm trying to really get this channel up and running. But today's video is story time. Today's story is pretty much my day. So my day's peaceful for the most part. Everything's supposed to be fine. A friend of mine needed me to work for him for a little bit because he had an appointment. So I didn't think none of it. I was thinking, okay, cool. That's what's up. He actually gave me gas money or whatever. He said, I got you, man. So that was supposed to be cool. And I thought to myself, and I was like, why not just catch the bus? I could save some of this money. I could utilize this a little bit better. So that's what I ended up doing. It's only $1 to catch the bus. $2 for an all-day pass. So I'm thinking to myself, like, should I spend about $13, $14 on an Uber? Or $1, $2? You know, it's kind of... But yeah, so I ended up catching the bus. And I'm catching the bus with my electric scooter. So I rush over there. I had my food kind of already together. I go to get on the bus with my scooter, and the lady is confused and is trying to give me a problem, whatever. And I'm confused because I'm like, they never give me a problem. I always got them on the bus with the scooter. So there's never been an issue before, and all of a sudden they be making it an issue. And she's acting like I can't bring it on the bus at all. I'm like, I have to go to work. So you guys got to figure out what you need me to do. They try to strap it up on the front like a bike. I was like, it's not a... Like, it wasn't working. I was like, it's not a bike. It's not going to... But they're trying to strap it up to the front. I was like, whatever y'all can do, I just need to get on this bus and get going. Okay, they tried to do that. They was trying to use it, and then they stopped. It was like, it's not gonna work. The manager comes out and he says, you know what? You could have it on the bus. You just strap it down or whatever. He takes a picture of it and literally tells me they got to double check with their safety protocols and stuff like that, and they got a class. He was saying a lot, but basically he was saying they're gonna read up and see what's the procedure to do this, and for today only, for right now until they figure it out. He said I'm fine, and I'm like, okay, cool. So I should be fine for today. So and then I don't know, the lady, I guess she caught an attitude, stopped talking to me or whatever, and I don't care. Forget you, lady. I wasn't trying to make it a huge situation or nothing like that. I literally was just confused about the whole situation. Like, I don't like new rules into play without warning. Like, you can't catch me off guard like that. Please don't catch me off guard like that. That throws me off. So anyway, so she called an attitude or whatever. I don't care. She asked me where I was going. I told her. She acted like she had a little attitude. Like, forget you, lady. You're a grown adult catching a little attitude. Or, like, come on now. People are so soft now. This shit is crazy. Then we're across the street because I'm going to my workplace, and we're across the street at the Target. We're getting ready to cross the street to go to where I work at, and I ring the bell because that's force of habit. She got a little attitude about that. She's like, "Why you ring the bell if I know where you're going?" I was like, my bad, it's force of habit. Like, that's just normally when you got to get off at that destination, you ring the bell. I understand, okay, I told her where I was going, but I've had it where drivers will forget and pass your stop. So it's just force of habit to just ring that bell for them to know, okay, the next stop or whatever. Like, sometimes they forget all that's going on. Who knows where her mind was at or whatever. But she caught a little attitude. Then she stopped a little before where I was actually supposed to go and told me I can get off right here. And I don't know, it was super weird, but I was like, okay, so I got my scooter off, and I was trying to, like, humble myself and tell her I didn't mean to cause a commotion or whatever. I just was confused by what was going on. She wasn't listening to me no more. I was like, whatever, she's a weirdo. Like, it's whatever, I don't care. So I go to work, everything's fine. It was a slow day, it was getting a lot of stuff done, so it wasn't too crazy. And it was time for me to leave, and I was waiting for the bus to come back, and I was looking at the I was looking at the time, and I was looking at the app trying to see where the bus was, and I called dispatch, and I see where the bus was, and I asked them, when the bus driver gets here, is it okay that I'm bringing my scooter on here? Because I just wanted to make sure that I'm okay bringing my scooter on the bus and that there's no problems. And they say yeah, but me thinking about it now, I think they thought I was a like handicapped person. I had like one of those electric scooters and stuff. I don't know, it just I didn't realize that they were confused. So I don't know, it was very interesting. But anyway, so they say yeah, they let the bus driver know. The bus driver said it was okay. I was like, okay, cool. So the bus driver gets there, and so he told me later on that it's because he said something about he thought I was like disabled until he saw me walking and stuff like that. And I was just like it threw me off a little. But when he saw me putting the scooter on there, he was trying to cause a scene, and he was yelling at me or whatever. It's like, you can't bring this on here. I was like, what do you mean? I just talked to dispatch and they said it was fine. He was like, no, you can't have this on here. I was like, you can call up dispatch and the manager, and I had talked to them earlier and everything's fine. I did not know that the manager literally that I talked to and said it was fine left right after I got on the bus earlier in the morning and said it was fine. He left at about 12 something, the same time I got on the bus to leave. He literally, that was the end of his shift. I didn't know that. And then I didn't know that my bus driver, the guy I was talking to, I didn't realize that I was going to get a new bus driver, because the bus driver earlier in the day that was a part of that whole situation was a female. So the change for the bus driver and the change in the manager threw everything off. He was confused. He didn't even know what was going on. He was like, he didn't even know how I got down there. He thought he was trying to figure out how I got down there, and then he was like upset with me or whatever. He's like, no, you can't be on here with this scooter. You got to get off. I was like, we just had this whole situation happen earlier today, and they said it was fine. I'm good to go. He was not trying to listen. He called dispatch. See, this is the thing, and miscommunication and them not communicating at all. No one, like, all this happened earlier today where everything was good. No one says nothing the rest of the day. and says, "Oh, yeah, there's gonna be a guy coming on the electric, like an electric scooter, or whatever. Let him on. There's no problems. Everything's good." The manager doesn't say anything to the. I don't know. Like they said, they talked to the manager, but when I got to the bus depot or whatever, the manager says, "Yeah, I was good to go and everything was fine." I was just like, so I was completely confused. I think they made up. They talked to the manager. He said no, but I know they talked to dispatch and. They was trying to be like, yeah, no, he's not allowed to have the scooter on there. So it comes to find out, and this is why I was trying to get, because the guy's mad at me or whatever, talking to me, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out why. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And it comes to find out that he thought I had a gas scooter. He thought I had a gas scooter on the bus, and dispatch thought I had a gas scooter on the bus because that's what he told them. And they said that I told him. They said you told him, and that's what he told us, that you had a gas scooter. I was like, I didn't even tell him I had any kind of scooter because he started yelling at me. And then he threatened to call the police on me. He was like, you got to get off the bus. I'm going to call the cops. I'm going to call the cops. That's all he kept saying. I was like, you don't have to make this a scene. We can just talk this out and address the situation and see what actually is going on. You make this, people, the thing is, one, people tend to make the situation bigger than what it is. And even him wilding out and acting like he was going to call the police and seem like he was more aggressive, I was still civilized. I didn't curse at him or like call him out his name. I didn't do any of that stuff. Whatever. I just wanted him to understand it was something is not adding up. And what I was told, and I'm not getting off this bus because he was trying to leave me stranded in Brandywine. I'm not. You're not about to leave me stranded out here with no means to get home just because you don't want me on the bus with the scooter. And I didn't even realize that's because he thought it was a gas scooter. No, all he had to do was explain to me. He was like, yeah, you can't have a gas step. But like, no, it's electric. Like, he didn't even give me a chance to even talk or whatever. I didn't even realize the level of miscommunication that was going on. And he humbled himself and apologized. At that point, I didn't use so much energy that I was just exhausted. And I was like, I can't do nothing but laugh at this point because it's not even worth getting upset about. I just want to be heard, you know. I don't like to be disrespected, and I don't like to. Miscommunication is a big thing, but just hear me, okay? I don't know, like he saw me and thought I was like another hooligan causing trouble on his bus or whatever he's used to dealing with, but that's not me. Stop. I don't. That's why I thought, especially with the whole cop thing, I thought he was like racial profiling or something, because it's like. You expecting me to be this kind of person that I'm not being. I even called dispatch, and I called them, and I talked to them, and I let them have peace of my mind, because I was like, what's going on? I just talked to you guys, and I talked to the manager and stuff earlier, so why all of a sudden now it's a problem with my scooter? And they was like, there was a shift, the managers changed, and all that, and I didn't know that, and I get that, big misunderstanding, but there's no communication, and communication is a big thing, so when you take communication out of the equation, what do you have? A big mess, confusion, discombobulation. No one does well in those kind of situations, and I know how to carry myself and stuff like that, but when it comes to those kind of situations, just like, they don't want to actually hear what you have to say. They just want to attack you, and I don't like that. You're not just about to sit there. I don't care. You got to stand for what you believe in, or your fault for anything. Like, so I stand for what I believe in. Like, I'm not backing down. You're not. No, for what? You're not even trying to respect what I'm saying. Like, that stuff was crazy. So everything is, eventually I got to the bus depot for in the afternoon. The manager said, yeah, everything's cool, whatever. Everything was good. The bus driver was chill towards the end because it was just a bunch of miscommunication. But I let these people have a peace of my mind. I'm not about to just buckle down and be like, oh, you'll make it off the bus? Oh my gosh, okay, I'll get off the bus. And just be stranded because he's the bus driver. So who's to say, how is I supposed to get home? How was I supposed to get home? I'm pretty sure the situation would have been worse in an Uber because I had space on that bus to put that electric scooter, not gas, electric scooter in the back, and I could have strapped it up. In an Uber, they may have been trying to give me problems, and who trying to spend all that money? Uber prices is ridiculous. That's a story for another day. I'm gonna be ranting about Uber prices, but prices went up for COVID, and it's like triple the amount. It sure is cheaper than a cab, but is it worth your soul? I swear to God, man, it's like I'm like cutting off an arm and a leg to pay for these prices sometimes. Like freaking just to get to work, it was talking about some $20 for Uber, and it was $13.99, maybe like $14, some change, maybe something like that to get to work. So you can imagine it was the same coming back, maybe more or less. So I think I calculated it was like 27 for Lyft, and it would have been $40 for Uber. Who's spending that much money to get to work? I'm not spending, and that's the thing too, because I was only there to cover my friend for 3 hours. 3 hours. I don't get paid $27 an hour. That's a waste of money. If I get paid less than how much it's gonna cost me to get to work, that's a waste of money. Even if it's the same amount, is it like if I got paid $30 an hour and I spend that amount, that's still a waste of money because it's only 3 hours. So it's like I couldn't even count that, and I only counted 2 hours. That's why I was like, I'm always spending $1 or $2. Like I'm not. No, even still, like I know my friend had sent me some money, but still, no, that's a waste of money on all parts. But even though that was a long tangent, all that happened. I'm supposed to be good now catching the Van Gogh, and everything's supposed to be fine now, but who knows? At least they ain't up in the air. But I appreciate you guys. I love you so much. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. I put new videos out every single week. We're on the road to 200 subs with 127 at the moment. Appreciate you guys for all that you've done. We're going to be back on the grind. I'm going to be getting these videos done in some shape or form, some way, some kind of way. You rock with me, I rock with you. Real rap, man. Just stick with me as long as you can, and you'll definitely see improvements. But yeah, so thank you. I appreciate you guys, and I guess I'll see you in the next one.
Man, take a fucking hike.
Innuendo.
Man, just
Okay,
take
wait,
a
I
fucking
got this, man.
hike,
Let's go.
hike.
Hey yo, tell these people take a hike, but I'm not talking about hiking. Hiking, you can get lost when you're hiking. No man, follow the stars, cause you're riding. Low key, I'm a god like Thor's brother. I'm the highest of the hikings. When my girl see me, she always gonna be greeting me instead of calling me babe. She like hiking.
I'm in your window.